Question number 20. So the ratio between the monthly income. So this is the question asked in the 2023 in Ssc Cgl in one of the ships. It's on 14th, I believe. I don't remember exact date. The percentages. The question is the ratio between the monthly income and the expenditure of Vaidik is 8:5. What is given? There's a person called Vaidik and his monthly income and the expenditure. So income minus expenditure is equals to savings. See, expenditure means the amount of money you spend for your livelihood and for other parameters for your entertainment, going movies, and whatever the amount you spend on it. So that will come under expenditure. Once your expenditure is fulfilled out of income, subtract that amount, whatever the amount will be remaining, that will be saved in your bank account. So that you can say income minus expenditure is equals to saving bank account, or you can keep it in your pocket or wherever you want. So that's a different case. So so if we subtract expenditure from the income, you will get X savings. So what is that? The ratio between the monthly income and the expenditure of person is given in 8:5 ratio. Income is 8 parts and expenditure is 5 parts. The ratio is like this. See, if you subtract 5 from 8, it will be 3 parts. So 3 parts is savings out of 8 parts. The income increases by 20% and his expenditure increases by 30%, then find the percentage increase or decrease in his monthly savings. So this can be solved by assuming that he will get an amount of 100 rupees as salary. Just assumption. This type of things can be solved easily by assuming. So you don't have to assume it as 100 itself. You can assume as 500 or 1000, anything. So based on that you will calculate. So 100 is the amount he got, is getting, or else you can take 500, anything, or else you can take it as 80 rupees. 80 rupees is his income, out of which 50 rupees is expenditure. So he is spending 50 rupees, and subtract these two, you will get 30 rupees. So 30 rupees is savings. What happened? This 80 is increased by how much percent? 20%. So out of 80, what is 10%? 8. 20% is 8 into 2, 16. So now it will become 96. Next, expenditure is increased by 30%. So in 50, what is 10%? 5 rupees. 15 rupees is 30%. So add it to this 65. So once his income is increased by 16, his new income is becoming 96, and new expenditure, as his salary is increasing, he will spend more and it will become 65 rupees. So 96 minus 65, how much it is? 196, 31. Now he is spending 31 rupees, saving 31 rupees. So initially he was saving 30 rupees, now he is saving 31 rupees. What is the extra amount he is saving? 1 rupee extra is saving. So 1 rupee is saving extra. Initially he used to save 30. So on this 30, how much percentage? 1 you need to calculate. So 1 by 30 into 100. So what is one value out of 30? That is nothing but that value is increased as it's saving in terms of percentage. You need to calculate. So it means into 100. So 10 by 3, 10 by 3 means 3 1 by percent. The answer is 3 1 by 3%. The options were given like this: 3 1 by 3% decrease, 3 1 by 3% increase. So like that. Or some other percent they will give 4 1 by. So like that they have given. So you have to choose 3 1 by 3% increase. Is it increase or decrease? Because initially he was saving 30, now he is saving 31. So the amount of increase is in terms of rupees 1. So 1 out of 30 is the percentage. Like this, you need to calculate. So this was the question asked in Ssc Cgl 2023 from percentages. So this is the second question he also asked in Ssc Cgl itself. So second question is this one, 21. Three successive discounts of 15%, 20%, and 25% are given. Successively, first 15% is given. After some time, 20%. After some time, 25%. Sometime the same day, he got these kinds of discounts in a particular product. So what will be the net discount in percentage? How much discount he got as a total? That's what he is asking. Okay. Now, these type of questions can be calculated, solved by assuming a number. I'll take 100 is the value of that product. MRP 100 is there. On the product, MRP is written as 100 in a shop. So what you will do? So on that MRP, first 15% is given. So 15% is nothing but 15 rupees on 100, because why I took 100? Because percentage is calculated per 100, right? So that's why I took 100 to make it easy. If I take it as 1000, then for 15% will become 150. So it will again unnecessarily we are complicating that. So instead of that, I am just taking the MRP as 100 rupees. Now we will calculate. So 85 rupees is removed. Yours 15 rupees is removed. So you will get it for how much value? Now you will get it 85 rupees. From 100, if I remove, one second, system is not responding. Okay, three successive discounts of 15, 20, and 25% are given. What will be the net discount and charge? Okay, so we have taken 15, okay, 15%. So we are assuming it as the MRP is 100%, 100 rupees, and 15 rupees is deducted from it. So now he is getting it for 85, but he also got 20% immediately. Immediately got 20% as a next discount. So 20% means, so on 85 we need to calculate. On 85, 20% is how much? 8.5 is 10%. Why? Because 8.5, I told you, just put point here, then it will become 8.5. So 8.5. So if you put point here, the 8.5 is 10%. 20% is one more 8.5. So it will be 17. So 70 rupees I deduct it from it. The 85 minus 17 will be 68. So after 20% discount, after 15% discount, it was 85. After 20% on 85, it was 68. Now on 68, again 25% discount he got. So on 60 and 68, what is 10% discount? 68. It means 6.8 is 10%. Because just exclude one digit and put point. Then it will become 6.8. Suppose if there is 0 here, it will, out of 60, it is 6. 6 is a 10%. 6.8 is 10%. And again 6.8 is 10%, but he has to get 28, 25%. So half of 6.8 is 3.4 is 5%. So you add these three to get 25%. 8, 8, 16, 4, 20. 6, 6, 12, 15, 17. Again 17 you have to remove. So it means out of 68, if you remove 17, it will be 51. So 51, for 51 rupees is getting a particular product. But actual price was 100. So per 100 rupees per 100 rupees MRP product value, the customer is getting it at 51 itself. That means 49 rupees is excluded as a discount. So what is the discount percentage? You can say 49%. The answer is 49%. So like that you can calculate. You don't have to do 15 by 100 into assuming the value of the product as X. You don't have to do all those things. Just assume the price as 100 rupees and solve. Okay. See the next question. X value is 10% more than Y value. So the value of X is 10% more than Y is given. Then what is the percentage of X minus Y in X plus Y is asking. So it's telling X is 10% more than Y. You assume X as 110%, Y as 100%. So or else you can take Y value as 100. If you take per 100, so it will be X value will become 110 easily. So X is 110, Y is 100. Then is asking what is the value of X minus Y. So if you subtract X minus Y, you will get 10 here. What about X plus Y? X plus Y is 210. So he is asking what is the value of 10 in 210 as a percentage. So it means 10 by 210 into 100. 0, 0 gets cancelled. 100 by 21. So 21 4s are 84. Again 16 by 21%. So it means 100 by 21 4s are 84. 16 by 21. So 416 by 21 is the answer. It means if X value is 10% more than Y value, then X minus Y is 4 16 by 21% of that of X plus Y. That you can say. In the next question, 23, the value of a number increased by 10% and 20% successively. There is a number, its value is increased first 10% and then 20%, one after other. Now we'll get the original number, right? So how much percentage the final number should be reduced to get the original number is asked. So there is a value, some value is there. Suppose there is 100, so it is increasing to 110 first. Then after that, on 110, 20% increase. On 110, 20% means 110 plus 11 plus 1 more 11, like that. So 22 is increased. So it will become 132. So 132, on 132, how much percentage should be reduced so that to make it 100, because the original number is 100, right? You're getting it. So there is a number 100. On 100, 10% discount increases 100 plus 10. So it will become 110. Okay? There is a number, I am assuming the number as 100. So on 100, 10% increase. 10% increase means what is the 10% value on 100? So it is 10. So I have to add 10 on it. So it will become 110. So after becoming 110, increase 20% again. So how I can increase 20%? On 110, what is the value of 10%? 11. But I need one more 10%, one more 11. It means 110 plus 22. So it will be 110 plus 22. So it will become 132. So on this 132, how much percentage this 132 should be reduced to make it 100? How much percentage I don't know, but I know the value. 132 is more than 100 by 32. So it means if I can know the value of 32 in terms of percentage out of 132, not out of 100, because we need to reduce this value, right? So we need to calculate on this itself. So it means 32 divided by 132 into 100 will give you the answer. That is a percentage value by which the 132 number should be reduced to get or to make it 100. So I'll do 2 6 2 6 216 33 8 7 is a number 800 by 33. So 33 to the 66. 66 means 14, 140 is there. So 33 4 and 32, so 24, so 8 by 33. So 24 8 by 33 is the percentage. So by 24 8 by 33 percentage, if I can reduce this 132, I will get the original number, that is 100. That is the solution. See, you should be able to solve different types of models to get commanding in any topic. Should not afraid of looking at the question. You start doing it, you will get the solution. Definitely. See, next question. If value of a product is increased by 25% and then decreased by 20%, then what is the resultant decrease or increase in its value? So there is a product available in the market. First, its value is increased by how much percent? 25%, and then decreased by 20%. Then we'll get the resultant number, right? So compare that number with the original value. MRP. Original value is nothing but original MRP. Then we will understand there will be decrease or increase. Suppose its value was there 100 rupees before, and after increase and decrease it became 150. Then overall 15 rupees is increased. 15 rupees is increased. So obviously you can say 15% is increased. The original value is 100. It is different than if it is 120 and later it was 135. Then 15 is the difference divided by 15 by 120, 100 will give you percentage increase, net increase in the percentage. But here no such value is given, just you have to assume the mark. So generally for percentages, if we assume for 100, then it will be easier to solve. So I'll take it as 100 first. Then it is increased by 25% means it will become 125. So on 125, again I reduce it to 20%, 12.5, 12.25 rupees I need to reduce. So then how much it will become? Like that, then we will get the actual value. So now I will do it like this. So it was 100 before. I'm just increasing it to 125, 125%, 25%, or it will become 125 by 100 into 100. Next, decrease it by 20%, then 80 by 100. So whatever the amount you will get, just do it. By 2 by 2, 25, 4. So again you got as 100 itself. So you got it as 100. So it means its value is neither increased nor decreased. So if you increase it by 25% and then decrease it by 20%, then it will be sold at the same value. So but if it is asked in the reverse direction, first it is decreased by 25% and then increased by 25%, then how you will solve? 100 into decreased by 20% means 75 by 100. Again, after multiplying, you will get some value, right? That into increased by 25% means 120 by 100. What you will get? 5 2s are, sorry, 5 2s are 5 15s are, 2 1s are 2 6 are, 15 6 are 90. So it means initially it was 100, now it became 90. How much is reduced? 10. It means 10% is decreased. It is decreased by 10%. So if it is asked like this, you will get for the same value. If it is asked like this, you will get it for 10% discount. Okay, so like this you have to do, and this can be solved in another way also. Then you see first what he's saying, increased by 25%. On 100, I increase it to 25%, it will become 125. So in 125, again I'll decrease it by 20%. It means, see, leave one digit, put point here. So it is 12.5. 12.5 is 10%, and one more 12.5 is 25%. So it is nothing but 25 rupees. So 125, from 125 I need to remove 25, then it will become 100. Like this also you can solve, or else you can solve this. But if it is asked in the reverse direction, for this case how we will solve? First it should be reverse direction means, see, first it is not increased but it is decreased by 25%, means it will become 75. So first 100 is, instead of increasing, it is decreased by 25%. It means it will become 75. 75. Once it has become 75, again it is increased by 20%. It means 20%. 20% means in 75, 10% is 7.5. One more 10% is 15. 7.5, 7.15. So out of 75, I should add 15. It will become then 190. To decrease it by 10%. Is there any difference? You can do it both the ways. The next question, x value is 10% more than y, then how much percentage is y less than that of x? Okay. If x value is 10% more than y, so I'll take y as 100 and x as 110. It's satisfying. X value is 10% more than that of y. It is satisfying. Now he's asking how much percent is y less than that of x, less than that of x. So you cannot directly say 10%. Just understand the question. How much percentage is y less than that of x? That of x he is asking. So it means what is the difference? 10. So 10. That of x means what should come at the bottom? Not y. X should come. Because we need to compare it with x instead of y. So 10, how much percentage lesser than that of 110? The question. So 10 by 110 into 100 will give you the answer. So 100 by 11. 11 9s are 99. 9 1 by 11. Means if x is 10% more than y, then you can say by 10% more than y, then y is 9 1 by 11% less than, like that. You can form it. So if you face any questions, doubts, you can ask me in the comments. I'll answer all your questions. Apart from these questions also, you can post any questions on percentages. Along with your question, please let me know your email ID. I'll send the answers to your mail. The next question, if salary of X is 30% more than Y, then how much percentage is the salary of Y less than that of X? Okay. See, salary of X is 30% more than that of Y. So X salary is, take it as 130 and Y salary is 100. And then how much percentage is the salary of Y less than that of X is asking. What is the difference? 30. So this 30 should be calculated out of X because he's asking how much percentage is 30 lesser than that of 130 directly. So 300 by 30. So 13, 32s are 26, 40, 33s are 39, 1 by 30, 23, 1 by 30, but percentage lesser than. So salary of Y is 23, 1 by 3% lesser than that of X. That is the answer. So all you need to know is what should come at the bottom, what should come at the top. Then it is easier to understand. So there is a question given like this: 20% of A equal to 30% of B equals to 40% of C. Then what is the ratio between A, B, and C? East to B, east to C equal to how much? He's asking. One second. System. The question is given as 20% of A equal to 30% of B, 40% of C. Then A is to B is to C equals to how much? 20% of A means 20 by 100 into A is equals to 30 by 100 into B is equal to 40 by 100 into C. So these three things can get cancelled and 0, 0 will get cancelled. Then 2A equals to 3B equals to 4C you will get. So you just multiply these three numbers. 2 into 3 into 4, 6, 24. So A by 24, or else you can take LCM of these three. So it is 12. So A by 12. So 2A by 12 is equal to 3B by 12. Just divide all the numbers with their LCM. You will get the ratio directly. 6, 4. So then A is to B is to C is nothing but 6 is to 4 is to 3. A is to C is equals to 6 is to 4 is to 3.